Hi everyone, you're tuned into My Dad Says Audio. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. Today we'll be taking a look at my father's and my analog devices, 1865 DAC. Dad, what can you tell us about the DAC today?
Okay, we've covered a bit of this before. One of the other points that might be worth pointing out about this DAC implementation with the Analogue devices 1865 DAC chip is it's a non-oversampling D to A converter. As you can see, the one on the left here is my one. I've had this for quite a few years. Very nice sounding DAC, quite notable in being very natural presentation. If you're into acoustic music in particular, this could suit you very well. It's notable that I believe Audio Note use this DAC chip in their top model, and yeah, you can see it. I've done a fair bit of work to it. It's a very nice sounding DAC, and we've both acquired and want to change the actual output of it from using the discrete class A, I think it's 8 transistor per channel output stage, which is pretty decent. It's better than the vast majority of chip-based output stages on DACs. But what we're going to do is utilise UTC A21 line transformers. You can see we managed to score 4 of them, and I'm in my son's unit, which we haven't obviously put together yet. We've got another 2 as well, so four in all. The circuit is, this is the actual circuit itself, yeah. And the thing is, basically, whatever voltage you get out of the DAC, which I believe is somewhere between about 220 millivolts and 260 millivolts. So it's probably comparable to, say, an AM/FM tuner, or the output from a tape deck. It'd be roughly comparable. Our intent here is to utilise this, these and this circuit here. You'll see the DAC here. Yeah, the output directly from the DAC, because it's audio straight out of the actual DAC chip itself, and then straight through the transformers. And then both my son and I have valve preamps. You run that output into your valve pre, and then on into your power amp, and that definitely will give you enough gain to drive just about any power amp you want to mention, while keeping the actual circuitry very simple.
Okay, so one of the advantages, you're not getting the noise you'd get from
well, with transformers, assuming you've got them positioned correctly, they're not adding any additional noise, unlike active circuitry, be it solid state or valve. I mean, I find it quite a clever approach, to be honest with you. And like I said, it's a very nice sounding DAC. You know, you can't sit there and go, oh, it sounds a bit bright or unpleasant or brash or anything like that. Very natural presentation with it.
Yeah, and I've had listened to it. I heard it. I think it was partnered with the Passe 40s and the open baffles, Visitons.
Yeah.
And it was one of the best DACs I've ever heard, to be honest. It was good enough that my dad very kindly, we're talking years ago now, bought when they were still available. They're no longer available, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, you can still get DACs that use the same chip,
but not that circuit.
but not that particular circuit.
No.
Yeah, there's the Raindrop Huey boards.
But yeah, my dad was kind enough to buy me one, and I've gone ahead and bought the toroids and the case. So, I think that's the biggest vote of approval you can get if you want one for yourself.
Yeah, it's a bit amusing. We bought these valve sockets. They were advertised as PTFE or Teflon. When I got them, you can tell straight away they're ceramic bases. So I complained, and they immediately refunded me. I think they might have been trying to pull a Swifty on me, to be quite honest, except it didn't work.
No.
So we've had to reorder them. Nonetheless, for a ceramic base, they are actually quite nice.
Sure.
And they're actually quite a tight fit on the transformers that we've got. Because if you see, have a look there, they've got a valve base, 8-pin valve base with a spigot. So we figured, okay, we'll get a bit of aluminium angle, drill it out, and we've got a drill press and the necessary bits. We can drill it out to fit the socket, and then we can hardwire a couple of capacitors and resistors that we've got to use to load it up correctly.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Is that anything else you wanted to add?
I think we've shown you before. There's for my son. There's the RCAs, on-off switch, fuse holders. There's the rest of the valve bases. Although we are waiting for some PTFE valve sockets because I reordered some more.
I'll try and get a close up. Can everyone see the LEDs, the green LEDs? They're quite cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is also, I mean, if I was that keen, there's actually a red LED there. When you've got a signal detected, that LED there lights.
Right.
Yeah, it's quite a nice sounding DAC. But I'll be interested to see how this works, because in a lot of respects, this plus your preamp is simplifying the whole amplification stage, if you like.
Right.
Plus, they're really quite nice transformers. It's the United Transformer Company in the US, and they've got a bit of a reputation. A good reputation.
Cool.
So we're going to be really interested to see how it scrubs up. Next time we feature these DACs, we'll actually have them assembled. My son's one will be assembled. He's looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm excited.
The other thing is, of course, we've got a collection of caps and bits and bobs to replace, but we'll do that over time.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's pretty much it for this video today. If this is your kind of content, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. All right. Until the next video, everyone have a good one. Bye.